Black people, black holes. They're out there in space and they suck everything into themselves. Pause. And today we're gonna learn about them. Here we go.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you fell into a black hole? First of all, a black hole is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that even light can't escape. As you float through the dark, cold cosmos towards the black hole, you wouldn't even be able to see the black hole itself, just the warping of stars and matter around its event horizon. As you get closer, you would be subject to a process called spaghettification, where you're stretched out like a spaghetti noodle before being completely consumed. So now you're inside the black hole, stuck forever in a place where time means nothing, trapped for eternity.
Good night, sleep tight.
Jeez, bro.
Cancel this man for giving us nightmares, yeah.
But spaghettification? This ain't Olive Garden?
Ooh, Olive Garden.
So if you ever find yourself in a black hole, you just, you getting stretched out, man. You getting stretched out like some dang spaghetti.
With some mozzarella.
Hey, when you're here, you're family.
Scary ocean fact that will haunt you.
Grandpa?
Scientists have found black holes in the ocean. Ocean eddies are mathematically identical to the black holes of space. These black holes are bigger than most cities. Nothing swept into their vortex can ever escape.
Okay, well, that's sad. See, this is why I stay my black butt at home and not trying to go out into space. Not gonna mention any names. Elon Musk. There's black holes out there, my boy. I mean, why would you want to
let's live on Mars.
If we get sucked up, it's all your fault, Elon.
If that is your real name.
Y'all,
Black
I am
people.
freaking out right now. There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Hold on real quick. I do not trust them. Just watch this real quick for me.
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean because outer space is the ocean.
Now what she just said just blew my mind. Now there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Early civilizations believed that the ocean and the stars above were linked. I mean, just look. Mayan, Norse, Hindu, Hebrew, all of them. Now we already know what spacesuits look like, but they look exactly like sea suits. I know once in your life you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Planes and people going missing in the ocean. There are black holes in the ocean. And I just know once in your life you've heard about sea monsters. When you see a comet, it looks like a boat soaring through water. What if these unexplained species in the ocean are actually aliens? If y'all have ever watched this movie Underwater, they went too deep and found the creature that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth. Or could it have just been a creature from space? Now you can say what you want, but I bet you we are not the only beings, only species, only creatures that are in this universe. It's just ironic that when they return to Earth, they're on water. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. And I know y'all heard of mermaids. So many unexplained things in the ocean. They're making more discoveries in space. Not really putting too much money or caring about what's going on the planet. Why? Because this sea stuff might have a lot of connections to space. And they not telling us. Y'all be safe, and I know I'm not the only person who feel this way.
You the only person that feel that way.
Sorry, girl.
You alone. So if you just go into the ocean and you keep going deeper and deeper, you're just gonna end up in space. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but like, how deep you gotta go? Deeper than your mama? Okay.
You'll hear a real black hole making a sound.
Grandma? Why does a black hole sound like my stomach when it growls? Is the black hole hungry? That's why it sucks everything up. It's eaten. And that's why they call it spaghettification.
We solved the case, yeah, man.
Question that has perplexed scientists.
Why are you single? I got him. Sorry.
Do black holes ever stop black holing? And the answer is yes. Probably. See, the more matter that black holes absorb by eating the stuff around them, like stars, the more massive and bigger they get. So absorbing matter fuels black holes. But scientists also think that they let off tiny amounts of radiation from the area just outside of the event horizon. That's the area right before the area of no escape. This is called Hawking radiation, and it's such a small amount that it would cause a black hole to shrink very, very slowly. But since matter is fuel to black holes, this would really only be noticeable if a black hole ran out of things to absorb. And that might happen someday if the universe ends the way that most scientists think it will. It's possible that the universe will continue to expand so much that fuel and gas for star formation will be too far apart, so stars won't form, and then they'll die, and then galaxies will die, and then all that will be left are black holes. And then black holes without material to eat will slowly radiate away until they evaporate, ending in a giant explosion at extremely high temperatures. And I guess that will be when they stop black holing.
That sounds about right, yeah. I'm pretty sure that checks out. I feel like she likes to hang out in the library a lot. You be in the library, girl? Yeah, she be in the library. Reading books and trying to learn. Ridiculous. The terrifying scale of black holes. Oh no, how big are they? That's what she said. Okay. Black holes are undoubtedly the most mysterious objects in the known universe. But what about the multiverse? Marvel? I don't know. Their immense gravity is strong enough to bend space, swallow light, and even slow down time. Time travel. But by far, the most terrifying thing about black holes is their size. Okay, how big is it? Pause. Let's compare our sun to some of the black holes in our universe. Here we go. Okay, so that's the Earth. You see how small the Earth is, right? The size of Earth. It's just like a little dot.
A little itty bitty dot.
But us on the Earth, like, we're like...
Oh man, this is huge, you know?
But to scale, the Earth is just an itty bitty dot. And the sun is huge. And then you go back out... Okay, and that thing is way bigger than the sun. And then that... What? Scuddy? What the heck is UY Scuddy? If placed in our solar system, it would stretch out to Saturn. Okay. What? That thing's just massive. Gargantuan. What is it? And that's a black hole? We're screwed, man. We're screwed. We're lucky that thing isn't in our quadrant. Otherwise, we'd all be spaghettified. And wait, hold on. Is this still going? Is there something bigger? There's not something bigger than that. That's already huge. That's way bigger than our whole galaxy. Sir. There's something bigger. Holmberg? Now, how do y'all measure the size of this stuff? Like, this is crazy. From Earth is ridiculous, man. And then there's something even bigger. There's another black hole that's even bigger. Okay, I mean, gosh dang. It just keeps going. You know what, man? I think we just shouldn't go to space. If there's stuff like that out there and you can't even see the black holes, so you might just be cruising along, walking around, making your way downtown, and then you just get sucked into a black hole and you're done. You're barbecued.
Creepy theories that'll blow your mind, part 1. Okay, so the most common time travel question is, would you go back in time and kill baby Hitler? Well, imagine if that was you. To us in the current timeline, you would be a hero that killed somebody truly evil before they had the chance to corrupt or endanger anyone. But to the people of that timeline, you are a monster, a baby killer. You couldn't exactly explain to people that you were sent from the future to kill this baby to save hundreds of millions of lives.
Yeah, you can.
Nobody would believe you and they would just assume you are a nutcase. Or maybe you're not allowed to tell anybody because of the agreement you made with the future government. It makes you wonder, all the people through time who have been called monsters for killing babies, what if they were just heroes from the future, saving us all, and they couldn't tell anyone either?
Gosh dang, that is a really good point. But what the heck does this have to do with black hole? Oh, because like black holes slow down time, so that might have something to do with the time travel. If you go in, if you're able to go through and survive going through a black hole, perhaps you could go back in time.
And then you could take out all of history's evil villains and criminals and crooks.
What is the weirdest or creepiest Earth or space fact you know? The biggest black hole yet discovered is millions on times bigger than the whole solar system.
That's what we saw.
There's stars below you right now. There is no true bottom of things. This is more interesting than weird, but I'll say it anyway. Theoretically, If an alien living on a planet 200 million light years away had a device by which they could view Earth, due to the 200 light years gap in light reach, instead of seeing humans through the device, aliens would instead see dinosaurs from the Jurassic period, since that's the era from which the light is reached till that point.
That's insane, and that's the same for us. Like, if we see a star exploding, that star exploded like 2 million years ago. But because of how far it is and like the way light travels, it takes forever for us to see it.
It's like how the UK and England get movies 10 years after we do in America. It's crazy.
Entering a black hole, no man's sky. Oh, this is what it would be like going into a black hole if we could survive. Oh my gosh. Bro, did you go back in time? Oh, it's light speed. Bro, he's going light speed. There you go. Okay. Mr. Guardians of the Galaxy, Mr. Star Wars. Jeez. Spaghettification. Oh yeah, well, I guess you have a ship that's strong enough to withstand the power of the black hole.
2-sentence horror stories to send shivers down your spine. Part 3. I decided to kill off a few characters in the book I'm writing. It would definitely spice up my autobiography a little.
Wow.
As I woke up in the middle of the night, I heard Alexa speak. Okay, the security alarms have been disabled. I had a dream I was being dragged to hell, burning and writhing in agony. I woke up with the doctor standing over me saying, "Phew, we'd lost you for a few minutes."
That's creepy.
The driver wasn't very chatty, so I checked my phone. "Hey, it's your Uber, I'm outside." After being forced to starve and live naked in the woods for years, my wife and I finally found the courage to steal some food from the man who had been torturing us. I felt my heart sink as a thundering voice shook the earth, saying at him, "What have you done?"
What?
Okay, wow.
That's some deep story time right there, my boy. But none of those stories were dealing with black holes, man. Or maybe that's what happened when they went through the black hole. They were like, you know, different universe, multi-dimension, parallel universes. Yeah, that's it. I found the connection.
Connected with your mom? Okay, anyway.
But yeah, go ahead, click on the screen and watch another one. Yeah, man.